Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. So a tight win in the end for Manchester United, thanks to Bruno Fernandes's first half goal, but a huge win for Manchester United. We did miss a lot of chances in that game, but ultimately a 1-0 win at this time of the season, 3 points is utterly important. We beat one of those teams that are just behind us in the league as well. Aston Villa have been on a charge. They've been in good form under Unai Emery. They've been trying to climb up that table and possibly sneak into the top 4 battle, but Manchester United have probably put an end to that today. And with Newcastle beating Southampton, it was important Manchester United got a win. We did get that win, and now we get to sit back, watch Liverpool take on Spurs, and you know, no matter what happens there, you know, there's going to be drop points for somebody that's trying to get Manchester United's spot in that top 4. Before today, though, we needed 4 wins to definitely wrap it up, and we've got one of them. And I think 2 more wins for Manchester United should do it and should confirm that Champions League spot. But that win was a huge one. You look at the league table right now, we're 9 points clear of Spurs with a game in hand. We're 9 points clear of Villa with 2 games in hand. We're 10 points clear of Liverpool, and we've played the same amount of games. Obviously they will play later on today against Spurs, and I'll be live for that game. You're probably wondering where I am right now. I'm in a room next to the studio where we film the club, and we will be live later on in about 5 minutes for that game. So make sure you're keeping it locked for that, and head over to the club to watch us live as we react to all the results today, as well as watching that Liverpool Spurs game. But a big win for Manchester United today, and I gotta say, I thought our first half performance was pretty good. We created so many chances that we should have, you know, gone in 2-3, maybe even 4-0 up at half time. Casemiro hits the bar. We had a couple of other chances for players that they should have taken. You know what? We should have had a penalty or 2 in this game as well. There was a foul on Marcus Rashford that wasn't given. There was also one on Jadon Sancho. Now I have to see that back. I think it was Ashley Young and Jadon Sancho in the first half. But I thought at the time that, yo, is that a penalty? It looked like one. I'd have to see that one back, but I've seen the Rashford one back, and that was definitely a penalty for me. And the fact that we haven't got that, even with VAR there, is a head scratcher. Now, I'm one of those people that, you know, never wanted VAR to begin with, but since it's been here, I think some of the criticism that he gets is over the top sometimes, especially when they get the right decisions. But those are the things where, you know, there's just inconsistency. That's a clear penalty. Clear as day for me. Anyway, I might be wrong. Let me know in the comments below. Nevertheless, it didn't affect the result, and it was Marcus Rashford's shot that came back off Emi Martinez, and Bruno Fernandes snatched it into the net via a little deflection along the way that probably took it above the defender and the goalkeeper who were on the line. So good little bit of luck there for Bruno Fernandes' goal, and it was a goal that he enjoyed as he stared out the Villa fans, and he stared out the away end, and he looked quite serious there. Was that a little bit of the Emi Martinez stuff that's been going on previously when he, you know, had the penalty and things like that? Maybe, just maybe, Bruno Fernandes remembered that. The Villa fans, you know, giving him a hard time as well. So he would have been buzzing to get that goal, and it was an important goal for Manchester United. And I thought some of the football in the first half, Rashford constantly through the middle, always, you know, hold your run a little bit, and he was onside and clear through on goal a number of times. I thought Jadon Sancho played really well in the first half as well, linking up some play, some good skillful moments as well. He looked confident. He looked like he had that burst of pace defensively too, which you want to see from him, because you want to see him defending going backwards as well. He's a player that's had good moments, had bad moments. Great goal for him against Spurs, and I thought, you know, his performances of late have been much better than what we want to see from Jadon Sancho. But look, today we keep a clean sheet in the end. You know, we get the win in the end, although we would have liked a few more goals, and we've got to take our chances. This team right there crying out for a Harry Kane or something like that, you know what I mean? It is crying out for someone like Harry Kane, because with someone like Harry Kane, this team will get buckets and buckets of goals because we create the chances. Though Casemiro was better today as well. You know, we played up against a good Villa midfield, and it's a Villa team that's been playing really confidently, and I thought Casemiro did much better in this game as well than he has done recently. So that was good to see. Christian Eriksen in there as well, doing well at times. Look, I didn't think it was a bad performance in the first half. Should have taken our chances all in all, and we probably could have had a decision or 2 go our way, but we got the win, and that's the most important thing. And now we can breathe a little bit easy in that top four. We could try and hunt down Newcastle if we want. We've got the game in hand on them, which could take us ahead of them. We've got Brighton, which is that game in hand, coming up next on Thursday night. That's a difficult game for Manchester United as well. They're fresh off a big win this weekend, 6-1 was it, against Wolves, so we'll have to be wary going up against Brighton. But it feels like top four is done, as long as there isn't a massive catastrophe. Anyway, there were also plenty of protests pre-game as well, arranged and organised by the 1958. Well done to those guys. They've been absolutely relentless in organising these protests and visual protests within the stadium as well. I thought they were absolutely fantastic in doing that, and we saw more big numbers protesting today prior to the game and during the game as well for 18 minutes. So hats off to them. We need to keep the pressure on. At the moment, we're hearing all sorts of things, and Sir Jim Ratcliffe's probably leading the way according to reports at the moment, with a deal that looks like it could be keeping the Glazers, or two of them, in position at Old Trafford as shareholders. Now, I know there'd be minority shareholders, but I don't think someone would be wanting to put billions in without having some form of control over the club. But it's just when we think we're going to get rid of these fucking clowns, here they are still somehow sticking around. Hopefully that's not the case. It's not official and confirmed yet, but those are some reports and some rumours that are kicking about at the moment. So it's even more important for Manchester United fans to be making their voices heard in no matter, however you can, even if you're not at games, just power them on social media and stuff like that. I see people doing their sponsors and things like that as well. So hats off to the Reds that protested today. I thought that was absolutely brilliant. Unfortunately, I wasn't at Old Trafford today. I had pre-arranged plans down here in London, and obviously we're jumping on the club now as well. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you're keeping it locked. My channel's been a little bit quiet recently. We're trying to re-kick things back off again and get things going, and making sure we've got regular content coming out. So we'll have another video for you guys tomorrow. We'll have plenty more stuff coming your way. Make sure you are keeping it locked. Good win for Man United today. Who was my man of the match? I think Bruno Fernandes. He got the goal, and I thought he was key for creating plenty of Manchester United opportunities and things like that. So I'd have to go for Bruno Fernandes being my man of the match. But you'd probably go with men and women of the match, those Reds that protested at Old Trafford today. Thank you for tuning in. Keep it locked. Like, comment, share and subscribe. And until next time, I've been AdamMcKola. I'm out of here. Join us over on the club as well. The link is in the description below. We're going live for that Liverpool game against Spurs. Could be crucial as well if Spurs drop points. United's top four is pretty much done in it. And also Harry Kane could be ours in the future. Maybe we want to see him get some goals at Anfield. See you over there.